wondering how plastic credits are being applied. Using the plastic standard project, the projects that Emily will talk about in a bit later can account for the plastic waste they collect or recycle in line with the social and environmental safeguards that are outlined in the standards. So you see on the left-hand side here, this actually signifies the projects. Okay, so they collect plastic waste from the environment. They may be from the oceans or they may be from the land as well. If that collected or recycled plastic waste is additional, meaning that it's actually better than what's being collected as a status quo, the projects that we're looking at here can generate plastic credits. And there are two types of plastic credits in this program: waste collection credits and waste recycling credits. These two indicate the outcome for which the credits are being issued. Those credits can then be used by corporations. So these could be manufacturers, they could be restaurants, they could be hotels, they could be different companies that already have a plastic footprint to meet their commitments, the ones that I showed you earlier. So they could be your net zero plastic leakage or net circular plastic claims. So material or plastic material, such as any product or packaging made from the 7 types of plastic or composite materials, the ones that have a triangle with a number in the middle. So it could go from 1 to 7. That is either in nature, including the ocean, or that would likely end up in nature. So they could be in makeshift dumps or makeshift landfills due to the lack of municipal collection systems, for example, can be collected using any of these activities, such as waste collection from the environment or improved curbside collection as well. So you don't necessarily have to actually go into the oceans and fish the plastics from the ocean in order for that to be one of the qualifying projects that the standard covers. When material is diverted from or taken out of nature through this type of collection activity, and that activity can be demonstrated to be additional, meaning that it's actually improving the status quo, it can be accounted for and used to generate waste collection credits. We categorize recycling activities as those that either result in plastic waste being delivered to a recycling facility. So these could be recycling plants or factories, or any activity by a recycling facility itself, such as investment in technologies for hard to recycle materials, or development of new recycling technologies as well. We're seeing quite a lot of those coming out from Asia recently, and that is also very exciting. It changes the landscape of recycling in general. If any of these activities result in more waste recycled than what would have occurred in the baseline scenario, again, this is what we're called additional. It can be accounted for and used to generate waste recycling credits. And so that the companies can buy these credits to satisfy their overall commitments and claims, like the ones that I've described, the 3 that I described earlier.